Merzcast.
So this breathing understanding all the way back to Jacobs, you said kind of happened in the 50s and 60s. So for that whole period, these last, I can't do math live on TV, last 10 years or however long it's been since then, are you suggesting that it's just taking a long time for this information to filter out into the surrounding area, and it's difficult to hit against an old idea that's firmly entrenched?
That's right. Many less people believe the old stuff than they used to, but there's still some pockets of resistance. I must say, chiefly among singers. That is if
Singers?
you consider them musicians.
Steve, we can't talk about that.
I'll leave it to you
We don't
to
want to
decide that.
get dropped off of YouTube.
So I think they believe it's a useful way to think about breathing, even if it's not factually correct, but it seems like that's a little bit of a slippery slope to me.
I've heard the term diaphragmatic breathing, which, is kind of down here in the abdominal region, and then thoracic breathing kind of in your central chest region, and then also clavicular breathing, like around the what is this called? The clavicle, the breastbone. No, this is the breastbone. That's sternum. I don't know. I just have a podcast, guys. I don't know what these things are called. But anyway, are you suggesting that when I do breathing up here, or breathing down here, or breathing way down here, it's all just a breath, and there's really no difference besides, like, in my mind?
That's basically right. First of all, there's no breathing below the level of your last rib, because that's where your lungs end. So anything that's below that.
Kevin, can we get a picture of like a skeleton or something up here? I don't even know what a rib looks like.
And a pointer, a laser pointer.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Right. Okay, so I've got my ribs. It even has the diaphragm. So a diaphragm is real after all, Dr.
It's a real
Steve.
muscle. It's a real
Okay.
muscle. It's just you can't control it.
For those of you just listening, I have a picture of a human anatomy, picture of a human anatomy. I don't know what the grammar is for
This
that.
is excellent podcasting, by the way, to be describing a picture on the air. I'm sure this is riveting.
That's right.
We just went from 10 to single-digit listeners now.
Look, Dr. Steve, I've been doing it this way for a long time. My listeners, they know what to expect from me, so let's just go with it. Now you're saying that okay, so I see the lungs are behind the rib cage.
That's why you have ribs.
Okay, doctor. So my lungs are behind the rib cage, and so my breathing is happening from behind my lung cage.
That's
My
right,
lung cage.
behind your
My
rib
rib cage. Oh boy. All right, great.
Don't worry, I'm able to interpret your questions as
Now-
if it were a foreign language.
So if somebody is breathing from their diaphragm or even their abdomens, and they're moving that part of their gut down there are no lungs down there. What is happening?
Well, what's happening is your lungs are filling up, and the diaphragm muscle is pushing down so that they can fill up, and it's pushing your internal organs, and that's making your abdomen expand because there's nowhere for them to go. And then when you let the air out, they come back to where they were.
Very interesting. Can you tell us?